welcome to day 6 of my vlog. So far I'm still enjoying it. Yes, I didn't do my hair. Kind of woke up, did a little bit of pray this morning, streamed it. Wasn't feeling the game too much, so I was like, I didn't feel like continuing. If it does well, which I highly doubt, on my channel, I'll continue it, but I don't look forward to play it more. That's a little insight of my feeling. So I'm heading to CVS to get some cereal. I forgot to buy some when I was at Costco, so I have all this almond milk with no cereal to it, so that's where I'm heading to right now. Let's go ahead to the cereal section, aisle 10. It's greeted by a very nice gentleman at the door. Even though he was forced to be nice to me, but yeah. So I love Cheerios, even though it's healthy for heart. Zero saturated fat. Really? I wasn't planning to buy that, but now that I see it, I'm thinking about it. But I want honey. This one. Wow, it's expensive. And they don't have family size. But you get 2 for $6, so it's still cheap. So we'll get the almond one and the honey roasted. And the reason why I think honey oats is good, even though, is if you look at it, you can see the fat. You know I have high cholesterol. It is only, sorry I'm shaking, I have this thing called essential tremors where I shake. It has 2.5 grams fat, but it's monosaturated and polysaturated, and it doesn't have trans fat or saturated fat. So those are the good healthy fats. And then it's only 6 grams of sugar. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna grab these two, and we're gonna go have some cereal. So the guy who greeted me at the door, he's like, "You find everything okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I forgot to buy cereal milk, so I have to buy cereal now." And he was like, "Dude, that's like buying peanut butter without jelly. You can't do that." I know. It's like buying Kool-Aid without sugar. And I was like, unless you like colored water. So that actually wasn't that funny, but it's funny for me. So I can finally have breakfast here and watching some news, politics. I never got into politics lately until this past election, and it was just so crazy where I was so intrigued and kind of never went away. So what's happening right now is that the Republicans just did a blitz on a healthcare bill, and they're trying to pass it, and they're barely gonna pass it with no Democratic support. So it's gonna be nailed down to wire. Like if this was, if you're hardcore in politics, this is huge for you. And yeah, sorry, yeah, there's a bunch of clothes everywhere. I just did laundry, and I don't like putting in a dryer because I use this scent. What's it called? You know what? They use this. Do I not have it in here? Oh, I put it in my parents' house. Okay. It's like a scent that you put where it makes your clothes smell more fresh, but once you put it in the dryer, it airs it out and the fresh scent's gone. So I let it air dry naturally so you can see underwear and stuff. But the only downside is you have to iron your clothes since it's still wrinkly, and I don't have a hanger. I should have a hanger. I should get a hanger. Just hang it outside and yeah, I should do that. So I officially got a camera holder for my car, so you should see it a little bit more smooth, which is a little step upgrade. It should be a little crooked since I didn't put it on too straight. But anyways, we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna go Target and get me a new flannel shirt, because this is pretty old, like 3 or 4 years. I don't know, even older than that. Oh my gosh, has it been maybe 5 years? Oh my gosh. You know, it's to the point where my sister says, "You have that for so long," so it's getting a little bit embarrassing. So that's there, and and then I'm gonna meet up with one of my good guy friends. Oh man, that thing's blocking that camera, huh? Oh well, that's gonna be a little annoying. We're gonna meet one of my guy friends that I haven't talked to or see. I recently saw him at my friend's baptism, and I was like, you know, I need to rework on my friendship since I'm always lonely inside working at home all the time. I don't really have good friendships, so I'm deciding to, you know what, we need to catch up and like build my friendship and you know, have that brotherhood bond. And he is a big comic nerd and a Superman fan as well, so it'll be good to meet him. And then we're gonna do country dancing, and this is the big one that I actually need to practice and then focus hard on, because the girl I'm seeing is huge into country swing dancing, And that's the main thing we're gonna do whenever we see each other, so I need to get that ready. So hopefully I can record some footage of that when I have time. We're at a very exclusive store. I don't know if you heard, it's called Target. And decided to get some more. I like solid color clothing, but so it's between a small and a medium. I look a lot more buffed and more fitted in the small, but sometimes it's so tight that I have to go medium, and sometimes medium is just way too big. There's like no size between small and medium, which is a perfect fit for me. And you know what? This is like the new trend now. Like for guys, the new trend is like these button-down circles right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know. I have to put like this down because holding camera's tough. But yeah, this is like the new guy trend. A circle with a little button down. Personally, I don't like it, but I don't need one. I love how when you go shopping for clothes, you go for one thing, you end up getting a lot of different things and then shirts down there. These only 4 items cost me over 62 bucks, man. It's crazy. It's my buddy Jameson. He's Barry Allen. Well, I'm Clark Kent, so we have Justice League here. So I want to show off his wedding ring. When I saw him got married, I was like, that's the ring I wanted to get, or a charcoal color of a darker version. You mind if I hold it?
Nope. There you go.
So this, what does it say inside?
It's our wedding date.
Oh, your wedding date.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't ever forget?
Yeah,
So
exactly. July 24th.
Yeah. Can you open beer bottles with this? Have you ever tried, or are you afraid to scratch it?
No, maybe. I've never tried.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Jameson.
Yeah.
So there's copyright music in the background of this, but basically I said I just finished country two-step, and it was kind of difficult. You had to do quick, slow step, and then it depends on how I do it. I kept stepping on my partner toes, and it didn't turn out too well, so this was a tough one for me.
And 4, a send out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And now we're gonna do a left side pass. The left side pass is pretty much the same thing as the send out, except that it starts in open position. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. I'm still turning to my left. She's still walking forward and turning to her left. Okay? If anything, leaders, this one's a little bit easier for you. When I did the send out, I had to go side together. Right? When you do the left side pass, because you're farther away from your partner, you don't want to go side together, where it takes forever for her to get to the other side of you. I literally just take one step to get her going. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And other than that, I didn't even move. Hey, that way, my work here is done. Okay? So it's pretty easy. Leaders, start in open position, right by, and then she's gone. Not a long time, but if we go like this, we just crashed into everybody around us, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. It should look like this. 1, 2, and she's gone. There's just a quick little moment where you're like, whoa, and then they're on the other side. Okay, here we go. Sorry, there's too much noise pollution, but basically, I really liked the West Coast swing and the instructor. He was a lot easier to understand. The moves were felt a lot more simpler compared to the first West Coast swing with a different instructor. This is probably one of my more preferred dancing. Just finished with the line dancing, and halfway through a gyre thing, and then after you do it so many times and been dancing so many different steps, you kind of just forget everything, and you forget all your steps, you forget all your moves, and you're just always playing catch up and trying to figure out what to do, and you just completely forget. So I know country line dancing is not for me at all. I think I really like the West Coast swing. So far seems to be my favorite.